Hello, everyone. So, thank you for coming till here. Um, I'm gonna explain about Miro because I'm a UX designer. That means I have to work a lot on Miro. Today, I'll be only showing you the features which are available in Miro. This is not an intelligent thing to show people around, but there are some people who would struggle just to start stuff in Miro. They don't know what they can actually achieve through Miro. This could be a really good beginning if you are a student, and if you are starting for a career. If you are a fresher, you can show yourself to the world on just creating what you can do and how you can solve problems and how you can explore into a problem and how you can research on something, and you can literally mind map everything on Miro through its features. So let me get on to the features one by one. So we have this arrow icon. This basically is like a navigator in any other creative applications like Miro. And we have sticky notes, which are very favorite to all of the people and the researchers. So Miro is not just sticked to one boundary of people, but it can collect group of peoples who are from research and development teams, and like it doesn't depend on whether they are from software or hardware or other marketing teams. It could be used by everybody. So you can explore any type of problems anywhere around in Miro, where you can see like the diagramming shapes, mind maps, and diagrams, documents, slides, tables, timelines. And you can literally do anything with any type of feature available in Miro. So it also acts as a UX designing tool, maybe for one who would use it as like that. And you can literally drop your codes and discuss with your colleagues, and you can do anything on Miro board. Like if you see here, um, so coming to the sticky notes, you can either drop a bulk mode sticky note. Um, like like this. This is a simple sticky note, and you can actually have a stack like this one, where you can where you basically can relate to the actual sticky note stack in like a stationery shop or something like that. So this is very relevant to that bit. And you can literally create groups of these in different colors. Like if you copy and paste this one, you would find another sticky stack. You can color it as you like, and basically you can make it to any size, like a big one to a small one. So it depends on how you want to deal with a problem and how you want to represent a problem visually, and how you want to draw people's attention by these visually beautiful, amazing features on Miro board. So if you go into private mode option, you can actually like whenever you invite a bunch of people to Miro board, obviously you won't feel comfortable if someone is peeping into your designs or your work all the time. So you can always use these options on turning a private mode, and you can make yourself anonymous, and you don't want to see others following you and all of that. And you can actually maintain or manage all of that private and data related stuff. And from the templates, this is the biggest guide one would always want. Uh, like if you're thriving in a software sector or something like that, so you can always find options like go to market plan or like sprint plannings, roadmap planning, and the flow charts, which are very hard to if you're a single person who is dealing with projects alone, and you would need someone in like to arrange or manage, organize the plans. You can always go into this one, and you can always draw a UML diagram with no effort. and you can always make a mind map of a user problem and a customer journey map. For example, you can always have, if you see here, you can have a customer journey map design in there, or a persona, all of that. So yeah, literally every template is available in here. And they have literally solved every UX problem around collaborators and how collaborative platforms like Miro should work. So for text, you can always use this. Hello, viewers. That, and you can make amazing edits to them, like in a font side of things, like if you want it to be pixie, or if you want it to be what's my favorite one? Yeah, I feel like permanent marker is my favorite, which really makes us feel like you have written something with a marker. So you can always do this. And you can have shapes and more shapes like this. And you can have flowcharts. You can apply any type of colors, color palette to your flowchart. And you can also download them, which is really good. And else, you can draw with a free hand. If you have a pencil or something with your iPad, if you're using Miro, but especially on an iPad, you will find this tool really great. And next, the frames. If you're creating a UI design on Miro board, you can always have this design. You can have these frames available all the time, and you can have the options related to the frames, like this one, like this toolbar showing up when you select a frame. I think they have copied a little of Figma's features here, so I can always design a user interface because I always have shapes around with me. If you go here, let me draw a login page, which is a very traditional screen in the history of UX design. So let me type login. I lost my type. Login. I don't want this font to be on my design. So you can always drag, which is really flexible, and not this manner, in this manner though. Login, and you can align stuff, which is really great again. Figma is doing its thing, and Miro has just literally combined all the features which are really needed. So, for example, if I draw a low fidelity prototype, I can literally align this. Shows me the borders and the guidelines every time. I want it this big, so I put it obviously here. And just to show you a prototype, it doesn't have much of the features as Figma, but it can still be useful sometimes. Let us look at icons if it has any. I think in here, if you go to stickers, maybe I should be able to find stickers. Yeah, I found them. These are the icons. Password. I can create a tiny password UI and email. For the low fidelity type of interfaces. As you can see, even the icons and stickers are managed in a so well graphic design pattern that the icon itself has a surrounded border padding around it, if you see it. So that's how things work on Miro board. And you can upload any, like the images from your device if you are seriously designing any UI, or if you are seriously maintaining any presentation within Miro board, you can always create them. and you can have numerous um, options to create any form of interface or any form of flow charts and all of that. Um, if you wanted to do an undo with your like hotkeys or within Miro, you can always use these options. Next, if you wanted to zoom out and see a fancy screen, then you can still do that. And you can always do the dot voting, which is a very fancy option available in Miro board, which I like the timer. If you really wanted some feedback on your design from your team, and you really feel bad if they add any comments like here, I don't like your design. Feel scared for that one. You can always choose the indirect option, which is like the dot voting or a timer or notes. Notes is still like a qualitative feedback, so I would go for timer and voting, which really makes sense. And like you would get the qualitative type of data where you can still analyze, but not with the worded feedback, which is always helpful to your mental health. I'm just kidding. And for the activity, you can always, all the comments will be shown here in the activity section. Like I have added a comment, I don't like it because I didn't send it, so it doesn't show me. So UX might have, I don't like it. You can always see the comment on top of it, where you didn't like it and what you didn't like about it. So you can still ask them. And if this is me, but if you have resolved it already, you can always on this toggle, and you can also set the color and the priority of this one, and you can have the notifications about this conversation. You can always react to them, or you can actually have any type of conversation, which is what I like in Miro board much. And you can always lock it, and you can always wanted to, if you wanted to keep it private, you can still do that. And yeah, this is how you can track your activity. This is the only comment left: on what time, what day. And that's it. These are the major options, and these are basically the frames available. I think this is added because of the presentation purpose, or else you can still do any kind of notes on Miro board. And you can, like these are the accessibility related features, like the preferences. If you wanted to align something, or if you wanted to do mouse or trackpad, you can still do that. You can make your profile settings, and you can do literally any type of edit to your boards. This is worth buying, I would say. And you can save it as a PDF, you can save it as an image, template, everything based on the template you have chose. You can delete it, or you can start this board as well. So this is about Miro. If you wanted to change the title of this, you can still do that here. That's it about Miro, guys. Thank you so much. If you find it helpful, um, please let me know. And if you wanted to know any other design tool, please leave a comment in the comment section box, so that I'll try to review and tweak all the settings and features. See ya. Hi, viewers.